I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 8 on the day, the final race, 1400 meters, the trip 16:40, the off time. We've got a rerun for you, that of Kupoliwe, and he finished 4th last time out. And then we've got interviews with Alison Wright, Garth Puller, and Tony Rivlin.
300 metres to Kupoliwe still leads it. License to Thrills trying to come forward now. Behind that one there is Accept Temptation. Time for Orchids. Long Sword on the inside. Kupoliwe is looking for the line. Still leads it. Accept Temptation's taking off. So's Time for Orchids. Kupoliwe just the leader down on the inside. Bevy's Delight. Oh, it's so close. It's very close between Accept Temptation and Bevy's Delight. And Kupoliwe ran third.
Yeah, Master Josh has he's run consistently well out the maidens, and can't see any reason why he won't run another good race. Yeah, last time out beyond the boundary found himself a bit far out of his ground, and I think he's got the draw and expecting a good run from him.
Winter Baron's doing well. It's time for him to start earning. I think he can run a nice race. He's got a 4 claim on him. The proprietor, yes, he's a classy individual. He's an expensive, trippy, big horse. Doesn't have the best of front legs, but he won first time out. Well, he's now going around the turn, which is a big ask for me. He hasn't been to Greyville, but he's got quality. So I'm just hoping that can pull him through, and I'm hoping he can run a nice race. After that, I think he's on his way to Cape Town.
Yeah, last time out, I think he did just too much for his first run back. We will try and drop him out this time and look to see him running on.
I'm not completely sure whether or not he sees 7 furlong out. He's fit, he's drawn wide, and how we're going to ride him, I'm not sure. I've had a chat to Nicholas. We'll look at the conditions on the day naturally, and we'll have a look at the computer form. I haven't had a good chance to study the field. I want to see what sort of pace there is in the race, because he's very quick. He could lead very easily, and I don't believe he'll over race if he's in front. Whether or not he sees 7 furlong out, I'm not sure, but he's had a half brother who couldn't get. Clinton Binder had trained him, very good horse, won about 7 or 8 races, couldn't get a yard past 5 furlong. So it's hard to tell. You know, Karari's a sprinter miler. He basically produces a sprinter miler. So we'll have to see. It'll be interesting. Yeah. Well, I can't really tell you. You know, it depends how the race unfolds. And but he is fit and he is well.
It's a nice race to close off the day. MR 86 handicap of 1400 meters. I think there's a bit of value to be had in the contest. My top selection is number 12, Diani. Sereno Mudley aboard for Dennis Bosch. He's been a bit unlucky in his last 2 starts. The blinkers are off, deep draw, but I don't think that's a concern. Sereno will give him a chance. He loves the 1400 meter trip, and I think he'll be steaming home at the finish. He's taken a step down in class on his recent performances. Cracking second to Black Egret last summer, and I think he could go one better. And he's only gone up 1 point for that second, and if we go straight past the post, he wins the race, Stiani. So he's going to be the top selection. Obviously, Richard Fourie gets first choice from the Hollywood Syndicate with their runners, and he's picked number 11, Kupoliwe, ahead of number 3, Beyond the Boundary, who he rode last time out. But I think both horses have a chance. Number 1, Down by the River, good run behind Sandringham Summit in the Group 1 on Gold Cup Day. He's drawn 1, returning off a layoff. If he just doesn't need, he'll be there. I think there's going to be a decent pace on in the race here. And I think even number 5, Winter Baron, could be in with a chance. I think I've got the numbers for the pick 6, 1, 3, 5, 11, 12. I think those 5 horses will be good enough in terms of the pick 6 for us. And then, as I mentioned, number 12, Danny, will be the top selection for me at around 10-1 in the market.
Okay, I like a little bit of number 2, Master Josh. I agree with you about number 12, Diani. My values, 1, Down by the River, I think can improve on that last run. 6 lengths to Sandringham Summit, nothing wrong with that. Gate 1, Down by the River. And then also number 10, Super Fast. That is my value selection, my value suggestion, Super Fast. We heard Tony Riverland. Lovely to see Nicholas Patel getting some chances, and chances that have got chances. So Super Fast, I'm throwing into everything. And then, of course, number 11, Kupoliwe, is a horse that's certainly going to run a good race. But that's it for race 8. And we'll come back to you just now with a suggested bet or two.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.